Here it is, our hometown feast. I hadn't been to a feast in a few years, and it seems to have changed by leaps and bounds. Now, maybe my memory's a little clouded, but I seem to remember a much simpler time. This was a real big deal. Now, much of the setting was the same, primarily the food. But to make a comparison, in my mind, my childhood feast of the 1950s, well, they sort of compared to a local hardware store setting. But this 1999 feast, boy, this was a Home Depot. It was just so big. And in a way, I found myself longing for the days when a short ride around town on the little red fire truck was the highlight of my night.
Welcome to St. Cosmas and Damian Feast. We have this get-together every year the last weekend of September to honor our patron Saints Cosmas and Damian. They're from Syria. They were born about 3,000 years ago. One was a doctor and one was a pharmacist. We have pilgrims coming from all over the United States to pray to these saints for healing and special favors. So come join us some year. Thank you.
Well, thank you for that warm welcome. Factually, nothing is known of the lives of St. Cosmas and Damian, other than that they suffered martyrdom in Syria around the end of the 3rd century. Legend describes them as practitioners of medicine who took no money for their services. After their martyrdom, their cult quickly spread in the east and in the west. A church was erected in Constantinople. And this church became a center for pilgrims seeking healing. They are protectors of barren women, and along with Luke the Evangelist, the patrons of doctors.
This is a Cosmo. Damian non aveva chi è Damian?
and Damian accepted no pay for their services, they were known as the Silverless. And because of their example, many were led to following the Catholic faith. When the Diocletian persecution began, the prefect, Lysias, had Cosmas and Damian arrested and ordered them to recant their faith. They remained constant under torture. In a miraculous manner, they suffered no injury from water, fire, air, nor on the cross. Eventually, Cosmas and Damian were martyred, as were their 3 brothers with them. This execution took place on the 27th of September, probably in the year 287. Cosmas and Damian are evoked in the canon of the Mass and in the litany of the saints. It isn't exclusively Italians who lay claim to the veneration of Saints Cosmas and Damian. Catholics of Haitian and South African descent have adopted these saints also. Their devotion to Cosmas and Damian can trace its roots back to the Catholic missionaries of long ago. While these people were still slaves, they took their newfound Catholic teaching and formed brotherhoods, often dedicated to a particular saint. These brotherhoods functioned as mutual aid societies through which members gained access to credit, health care, and a decent burial. These brotherhoods made another, more underground contribution to Afro-Latin culture. They paired Catholic saints with African deities. It was in this manner that Cosmas and Damian became associated with Beji, spelled B-E-J-I, who were divine twins in the African religions.
I've never experienced anything like that in my life.
And they were putting money in the statue?
Absolutely. I couldn't believe some of them had certain cracks that they put it in every year.
Of the statue?
Every year,
like
yes.
Between the fingers or something?
Between the fingers or the cracks of the garments that the saints are wearing. And they insist on putting it in that certain crack every year. They twist dollar bills, and I was finding dollar bills in crevices that you never would imagine on the statue. But yeah, it was really an experience. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, absolutely.
So they have a lot of faith.
Tremendous faith. I never saw faith that strong in St. Cosmas and Damian, especially, and St. Clementine. But it really made me feel, like I never realized that they actually want to put the money in certain places. That there's actual places on the statue.
Each place that must symbolize or designate a certain,
just like in a cash register.
I don't know about that.
Put 20s between the fingers and 10s in the robe.
And they wanted their cards and medals, and they definitely want that for the money that they get. It was good, though. I really enjoyed it. Good.
Following the procession, the healing service.
This afternoon for healing with faith in Jesus Christ, because He is the one who truly heals.
For healing, you come and whisper in their ear who you want to pray for, whether it's someone else or for yourself. It's something simple, and we'll be glad to pray with you.
The old schoolyard becomes very much alive with the traditions of our Afro-Latin guest.
I guess it was about maybe 10 years ago they first came. They have a devotion to St. Cosmas and Damian, and they also have a devotion to their sister, St. Clementine. So they came up, they started in our procession, and they've just come more and more every year.
They've come from pretty far distances.
Right, they come from New York, Newark, New Jersey, we have buses from this year, and a lot from New York, Queens, the Bronx.
Joe, what's your capacity within the feast here?
Well, my wife and I served as chairman, and we just try to make sure everything runs as organized.
It's a pretty big job.
Well, we have a lot of very wonderful volunteers to give hours of their time, hours and hours of their time. They're very hard workers, and they're just wonderful people, so it's easy to do it.
It must be a lot harder job than when we were kids, when there was a couple stalls on the side of Maple Street there,
Well, Jim, when you and I were kids, we were so small. I don't think we realized the impact of the feast. But no, it's just something that's grown up as a tradition. I mean, your parents and my parents were from Conshohocken, and our grandparents, so we're just stepping up. That's all.
That's good. That's right. What's your earliest memory of this thing? Anything stick in your mind?
I guess when Jim and I were first graders and we marched in the procession.
Well, do you remember when they used to shoot the fireworks off early in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning?
Right.
That's how you'd wake up on a Sunday morning of the feast.
And the other thing too is we dressed up as little priests and little little nuns and little saints.
Yeah.
My son was started school, and I started working here, and I've been here for 50 years.
My God. What's the biggest change you know?
Biggest change? I think it's the same every year.
It's a lot bigger though.
Oh yes. Starting to get. I do it too because I had heart surgery, and I figure the Saints will help me.
Okay. Yes. How long have you guys been working here?
Today?
Over the years, you guys got
long time.
Really?
Yeah. Emma, she's been doing it all her life.
Really? How about you, Bill? How many years?
I've been doing it for quite a few years.
Really? Why do you do it? Any reason why you do it, or
church?
The church?
Right. Or Father beats us.
For who?
Father beats us.
Father beats us. Okay. All right.
I don't. We do it for the church. We do it for the church.
Can you get that, Lenny?
Saints.
No, you're okay. Well,
I've been doing it for quite a few years.
How many years?
For many years.
Since Father Victor was around.
No. Well, yeah. Then I left the church and I came again.
Really?
Well, I went somewhere else. Over 25 years. Yeah.
How about you?
I've been doing it back off and on, but there's plenty of food and good drink, fun for everybody. Try to make everybody satisfied.
Brandy, come on in here.
Come on, Brandy. Come on. The two of us have been running this for 3 days, and this is the 4th day. And we're doing good.
Yeah. How much pork do you think you're making this year? How many pounds?
Oh, how many? 280 pounds just last night.
Really? My God.
Yep.
Oh, with a meatball.
We ran out of rolls last night.
Really?
Yeah, we had to close down. We ran out of rolls.
That was packed last night too.
Yeah.
Easy to deal with.
Why do you do it? Any reason why you do it? You for the church?
Church.
You enjoy doing it?
Yeah, I live up in Worcester and I still belong to the church.
Really? So you were in the parish, you're married, moved to Worcester, and then you come back to work hard?
No, I'm here every Sunday.
Oh, you're still in the parish?
Yeah. I miss your guitar.
Oh, yeah. You remember? Oh, my God.
I've been here a long time.
It's been so long,
Yeah,
my God.
Well,
do you remember when the feast? Remember when
That's where we cooked
this was
here.
all in here? That was the best one. That was the best feast. And Tiny Zacco used to play your accordion over there. That was the best. That was the one you just sit there all night listening to the accordion. And mangiati, pork sandwiches all night. That beer. That was the best.
Yeah.
We have six things of pork going and 2 of beef. Pork goes the best.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at oh, man.
The peppers. Not me, man. I came back here. I said, yeah, I am. Oh, no, wait a second. No.
What's this chicken?
She said, I can't have
Oh, God, look at that.
We spent one whole night just making the peppers and onions. And nothing's fried, it's all done in the oven. Very healthy. Now I'll show you. I love it. We roll it and cut it and then it's fried.
Well, you know what's amazing? We've been doing a documentary on all the feasts. And we've been to every feast. Mount Carmel. Mount Carmel and Bridgeport.
Yes, they do.
MSS, Holy Savior. And each feast, they have about 40 women working on fried dough, and it's only you 2 guys doing it.
Yeah.
You guys must be rare and exceptional. And you got your macaroni machine.
Yeah.
What do you have? More power there?
It's not that it's more power, it's just when you flatten them out and run it through, it goes.
You know, I think that's a secret. I don't think the other feasts have a macaroni machine.
Well, there's that one in Norristown now that has a machine, okay? And I don't know if it's electric, but I don't even know where they get it, but this works for us.
Well, you guys, it's amazing that two people can do it because there was big long picnic tables of ladies doing dough to be fried. Geez, I would have.
They let us borrow this machine every
So
year.
it pops little dough pieces out.
It gives us little pop, like this, and then we flatten them out, put it
That's
through the
amazing.
machine, and it gives up. And this is what we get. We put them on trays, and then I bring them up and take them.
No wonder only two of you guys can do it. See?
We used to roll the dough.
We used to
and
roll
cut
it
it in
and cut it by
sections.
hand.
And then get it.
Well, that's what the other feasts do.
Yeah.
So St. Cosmas
We
has
had
come
to pick
to
up the pace.
St. Cosmas has
They had to do something or they lose us.
entered the new millennium.
Inspires you to help out here.
Oh, I just like being involved.
We love our parish.
Yeah, so you just
Yeah,
do
we
it.
love the parish.
What is
You
your,
do it.
with so many parishes over the years closing up and things changing so much, what keeps yours lovable?
We have a lovable pastor. And I think the people are lovable. We've been in Conshohocken 29 years and I've never moved out. Nice people.
So far, this feast hasn't had enough of an Italian flair for you. Here's what you do. You just take a short walk to the CBC, the Conshohocken Bocce Club. There's a party going on. And here's something else I can tell you firsthand. Win one goldfish and you spend the next 30 years investing in aquariums and whatnot.